Due to sustained trade and innovation, East Africa's economy is projected to grow slightly over 5.7% amidst global growth of 3.2%, with Uganda's at 5.6% attributed to private sector resilience.
And where government is looking at to drive the economic growth of Uganda, they are looking more at agro-industrialization. They're looking more at development in mineral-based industries. They're looking at sustainable development in the petroleum sector. The oil and gas sector is going to be key. Basically, the President talked about the knowledge economy as well, which are the areas that are going to be driving our growth in the next 15 years.
Effective 1st July 2024, Uganda will commence its highest national budget yet, amounting to 72.136 trillion shillings.
Projected outturn of revenue this year by 30th June will be below the 29 by about 2 trillion Uganda shillings, so it will be about 27. So 27 trillion, yet the budget for next year in terms of revenue is 32 trillion. That should be a growth of about 18-20%, which is also a big challenge. But however, even if you say, okay, there is possibility to grow the revenue by 20% to 32 trillion as budgeted, but the budgeted expenditure is way ahead of the revenue by over 40 trillion, more than double to 72 trillion. So it's quite shocking.
Government faces an uphill task to scale up revenue collection that matches our current expenditure needs.
One of the amendments that is coming through is around introduction of minimum top-up tax. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a new concept when it comes to international tax guidelines. And this is because countries are trying to ensure that they overcome the issue of base erosion and profit shifting.
Although depicted as an overreach on domestic resources, amidst heavy debt financing proportions, these stakeholders insist that government ought to work more closely with private sector to achieve the country's economic goals as we work towards a debt-free status. Wadulo Mark Arnold, UBC News in Kampala.